back to Homestead Corner. Today, I've got a $50 budget stock up from Walmart. So this week I decided to switch it up and go to Walmart. I wanted to pick up a few bulk items and beef up some baking supplies and things like that. So I gave myself a $50 budget and I spent a total of $38 on this stock up. So I wanted to just beef up a few sections in our pantry to just get a little bit more in. There is so much going on in this country. If you haven't started out stocking up, I definitely suggest getting going real quick. Anything can happen at any moment. We've got all sorts of issues. It's not one centralized thing. And making sure our pantries are super full so we have food is important, especially with last week the FDA or USDA, one of them, approved the sale of lab-grown chicken meat in our country. So we definitely have to be careful what we're buying. There's all kinds of stuff in the food. We already know that, but making sure that we have the best food that we can for our budgets is really important. So I went through our pantry and just picked out a few things that I wanted to beef up a little bit more and went into Walmart and did the best that I could. So prices have definitely risen in the last year, as you all know, and they're going to continue to rise as things worsen in this country. So the sooner you get it will be the cheapest that you'll get it for sure. So the first thing I did was I picked up 6 cans, the big 28-ounce cans, 29-ounce cans of just tomato sauce. These can be turned into all different kinds of things. We buy diced tomatoes and tomato sauce. You can can your own tomatoes. I think that is the best way to go if you want to do that. I do not like to can tomatoes because hundreds of pounds of tomatoes turns into just a handful of jars. And I don't like the way that works out. I feel like it is so much work. And these are still fairly affordable. I think they are $1.34 a can now. They have gone up 34 cents in the last couple years, but they're still affordable. So I picked up 6 cans of those and they can be added to so many meals. The tomato sauce is so versatile. And so we like to have a decent supply of that. And I also picked up 8 pounds of their spaghetti. They come in 4-pound packages. This is the cheapest way to buy it. Their spaghetti is like 98 cents a pound normally. I grabbed these for $3.74 for 4 pounds. So they're under $1 a pound, which is great. And you can't get them any cheaper anywhere that I have found. If you see them on sale or anything like that, snag them up, definitely. I always grab stuff that's on sale or in the clearance bin and put that up in the pantry because every little bit that saves us gives us a little bit more for something else, whether it's food or supplies or whatever we need to be prepared with. The next thing that I got was a couple packages of the 15 bean soup. Our family loves this soup. It makes a huge pot, and we usually have my parents over for dinner when we make it, and there are still leftovers for the next day. So I just put in like some beer brats or some kind of sausage or something like that. If you have a ham bone, that is wonderful. Or just a couple cans of ham would work as well. The canned ham, you could cut one up and throw it in there to have a little bit of meat in there. And this is a great protein. It's really easy. We throw it in the crock pot, especially in the summer months, because no sense heating up the house if we don't have to. This humidity has been ridiculous here. It just won't stop raining. And when it's not raining, it's not really sunny, so it's just overcast. And we've had a few warnings come across our area for the air quality because of the fires in Canada. Hopefully those people are okay. This is just crazy, but there's more to come. We're just in the beginning stages of this craziness. It's insane. The next thing that I got was a pound of the split peas. These are nice to have on hand. Sometimes we will take our split peas and lentils and beans and mix them all together, make our own bean soup mix, or you know, just different meals. It's good to have all the different kinds that you can eat, and that way you can mix it up. So I grabbed an extra pound of those and an extra pound of lentils. Our store finally has lentils back in stock after over a year. It's been crazy. I haven't been able to get them there at all. They are $1.14 at our local store. So definitely check out your local stores because that is a little bit cheaper than Dollar Tree. So I grabbed a bag, definitely. And then small red beans, I grabbed 2 bags of these. We like to throw these in rice and beans. I like these a lot. And we like to keep them on hand, so we have them handy. And your beans are gonna last for decades if you seal them up and they're airtight, cool, dark, and dry. Your pasta's gonna last for decades. It's not gonna go bad if it's airtight, cool, dark, and dry. Those are your parameters for just about everything in your pantry. If you remember those steps, your pantry will be just fine. And the next thing I picked up, boy, oats have gotten expensive. I picked up a 42-ounce container of just regular old-fashioned oats. We love these for all kinds of stuff. You can grind some up, put them in muffins, use them whole in muffins, cookies, breads. We love oat bread. It's really good. Tons of different things you can do with it. So oatmeal is one of those things we like to keep a really good supply of in our pantry. So we have it, and again, it's really versatile. You can change it up so many different ways. Just a little bit of water, and you've got breakfast if you need to. So, and overnight oats, those are another way to go. No cooking involved. Ready in the morning. And then we also picked up 2, I think they're 5-pound, 2 5-pound packages of just some flour for baking bread and things like that. We have been using our bread machine more because the cost of bread at the grocery store is really getting quite high. So making sure you have all the supplies for if you're going to make breads and things like that, making sure you have all of that on hand and as much as you can, definitely. So we just want to beef up our flour a little bit because we have been using a little bit more of it. And the next thing I got was 2 containers of cornstarch. I used some a few days ago and realized I did not have as much as I thought I did in the pantry. So I wanted to just get a couple more containers in there. So we have that. This is a great thickener for when you're making anything that's a saucy dish. You can thicken up whatever kind of broth you have, make your gravies, all that stuff. So we love to have it. It's really inexpensive. This was under $2 a can, and these are 16-ounce cans. You can buy smaller ones, but I like the bigger ones that just get it all. The bigger ones are a little cheaper. And then 20 pounds of long grain white rice. I have found that the Rico rice is still only about $10 for 20 pounds. That's only 50 cents a pound, which is a fabulous deal. And the Walmart brand has gone up over $11 for a 20-pound bag. So I'm grabbing the Rico rice whenever I see it in the store. I like to make sure we have enough rice. Rice and beans are definitely your survival food. They're going to keep you alive. It is not going to be your favorite meal when you have to eat it all the time. But if you have enough of it, anything you can forage, things like that in a long-term situation, having these things on hand can really save you. And you can forage, fish, hunt, whatever, if you're able to. Some people will not be able to because it will be just too dangerous in a long-term situation, but because of their area. But making sure our pantries are super full right now. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and we need to be ready for whatever that is, because it always seems to be something. So that is my $50 budget stock up haul from Walmart. Not a huge variety of things, but really we wanted to get some bulkier items into the pantry, more of it, and just bulk things up to make sure we have plenty. I would love to hear what kind of things you're stocking up on right now. If there's anything in particular that you're looking at, it really helps other people if you put it in the comments down below. The comments are a treasure trove of good information always. And you guys have such great ideas, and you're always doing a little bit different things than I am, and I think that is wonderful. So if you could put down what you're stocking up on right now, these are the things I got this week, and we will, of course, not stop, keep going. No matter how much you have, stack it until there isn't an inch left. I'm telling you, we need to be ready. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.